Good morning. How are you? Add up to 3 guests to your Oh. Good morning. I'm reading. Every time I go live, I get new pop-ups from Facebook, and they're saying I can add 3 of you as live guests. Does anybody want to be my live guest? Let me get rid of that because I'll be looking at it all morning. Hey, Ange, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Kelly. Good morning, good morning. How are you, Kelly? I want to make sure I am. And Jenny, how are you? How are you? Angie, I haven't seen you in forever. Like a long, long time. Yeah, if you missed what I said, when I, there's a surprise every time I go live, right? From Facebook. If they even let you go live. Some of my designer friends can't even go live. They're not in jail or anything, they just can't go live. It's the weirdest thing. I'm great. So when I just put it on, it said that I can bring in 3 of my viewers live. Raise your hand if you want to be live with me. Yeah, they do. It's a surprise. Surprise! It's a surprise every time. It's funny. I just wish, you know what? Bring back the good old days with Facebook when you could like hit a button and you were straight, you didn't have to turn things around, you weren't backwards, you could do a whole live, you could read comments. It used to be so much easier. No, only 3 can go live. No, many can watch, but it's telling me I can bring 3 of you to be live with me. So do you want to do a project live, Angie? I know, it's kind of crazy. No, they want more than 3 people watching Angie. But, so anyways, happy Friday, y'all. What are you doing this weekend? Last time I was live, I told you I was going to shut things down and wrap gifts. I did not do it. I have not wrapped 1 gift. And for whatever reason, this year, my kids have lots of gifts and less gift cards. I don't know how that happened. It like all of a sudden got hard again on me. And I have like gifts to send to relatives, although purposely not being sent for Christmas delivery because we're getting together after the holidays. But if I have all the wrapping stuff out, it's best to wrap those at the same time too. You know what? Speaking about the good old days, Angie, we used to have pajama parties where we would all show up in pajamas. We need to do those things again. Hey, Sherry, how are you? The replay will always be up. All right, let's go over. So this is going to be, it's a little project, but there's a lot of pieces to it. We're really starting to concentrate more on winter and Valentine's Day, right? Because anything I show you for Christmas, if you don't already have the transfer, you're not going to get it in time. So, but thank you to everybody who has been buying new and used transfers during my sale. You are helping me purge tremendously. It's funny because I turn all these pages and I'm like, all right, I'm going to get rid of this one, this one, this one. And then I'll go to post it and I'm like, no, I'm going to keep that one. So I'm giving and I'm taking, I'm giving and I'm taking, but it's all good. It is all good. Hey Deb, how are you? We should do that. So all right, so let me talk about workshops, Angie, because you know, I did virtual workshops long before COVID even hit. So in that respect, it didn't really hurt my business at all because I continued doing virtual workshops. Virtual workshops are one of my favorite things to do outside of my Pillar Stand Club. So just like always, if you want to get a group of women together virtually, let me know. 6 or more paying guests and your entire project is free. The people can all be at your house or they can all be at their individual homes. 2 people can be with you. 3 people can be at their individual homes. You can have 20 people, 50 people, it doesn't matter. But, you know, I'm not booked out at all. But anytime there's new transfers that come out, people are always calling me, hey, can we do a workshop? I'll be honest with you, there's a gal here in my VIP group. She never pays for a project because she has at least 6 people at her workshops all the time. And that's a good thing. And they're not always the same people. So if you are looking to do an event in your PJs or not, let me know. We can schedule a workshop, okay? Fun. All right, so that's that. Let me talk one more thing about Club Couture. This is this December's club. I've already showed what January's club looks like. I am going to be giving away this surface on my club page later today. So if you are a Club Couture member, you might want to keep checking back on our club Facebook page to see. You don't have to do anything to win, but to see if you've won this, okay? Just another little thank you from me to you. What else? I think that's it, guys, for housekeeping. How are you all doing? Have you been baking and all that kind of stuff? I have been. Again, I'm not sure why I'm so busy this year. It's not that I'm so... You know what? I'm not so busy. I am just as busy as everybody else, right? And I don't think I wait to the last minute to do things, but for some reason, a lot of things can't be done until the last. Where I thought I had all day tomorrow to work. The Patriots are playing tomorrow night. So even though it's a tomorrow night game, you know, you gotta stop, you know, pre-gaming early. So I don't have as much time tomorrow as I thought I did. Ugh, there's always something. Oh, did you? Yeah, I got to. And it's so funny because every time I turn on my computer, I am being shown a new way to wrap a gift. And I swear I'm going to try all these ways, and then I never do. All right, guys, I am using this found surface. I am going to list all the ingredients that I used for today's project when the live is done, okay? So this is just a metal background. It's supposed to be horizontal. We are going to use it going vertically today. And this is, let me tell you the actual name of this. This is called the Cheerful Christmas Tree Pattern, and that's exactly what it's used for, just like a background pattern. I've used it, I'm gonna say once or twice. I haven't used it a lot, but it's good as a filler, and that's what I wanted to use it for today. Oh, I wish I was done wrapping. Just the thought. And of course, being in not my own house, you know, I And of course, we thought we weren't going to still be here this Christmas. So a lot of my stuff is still in storage, guys. So even though I have, like I didn't bring any of my Christmas wrapping paper or anything to this house. So I had to go buy wrapping paper, which I just wish I didn't have to. But now I gotta bring everything down. It's like, oh my God, it sounds like terrible. I'm even complaining about this. But I can't really wrap up here because I'd have to take things off these two tables to wrap, and I don't want to do that. So I really do want to wrap downstairs on the kitchen table. So I gotta bring everything downstairs. You know, Casey is living with us for a little bit. So I gotta make sure she's not around. Okay guys, I feel like I have a house with little kids all over again. But Casey is the worst. I have gifts coming in and I keep them in the boxes and I kind of put them in the mudroom. She still goes over and she shakes boxes. And then she wants to guess what's in them. And then she thinks if she guesses right, it's not going to be like a surprise, so why not give it to her? She's like a kid, like non-stop. I don't ever remember being like that. And she's the only one, look what I just did. She's the only one, my other two aren't like that at all. Hey Susan, how are ya? Did you get your Gnome Kit yet? Alright, I think I want... Again, this is just like a pattern background, so I'm not looking for, you know, and the beauty with this pattern is it kind of goes all different ways, so you don't have to worry about being straight. Which is a good thing. All right, we're just gonna do this in, I was gonna do it in frost, but I think I'll do it in just the regular white. So what I was thinking of doing, not on all of it, but I think while the paste is wet, I'm gonna drop some snow on it. Just because it's a little bit thicker than glitter, and I don't care what sticks and what doesn't stick. So let's just like give it an effect. Oh, good, 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 good. I want to see it. If anybody is interested, I do have one winter gnome kit left. And you can get that over on the Shop All Things Patty website. If you're looking for last minute gifts, anything this is it. This is all I have left for finished projects. So if you're looking to give a gift, I have those over there, a few winter gifts. So if you need last minute gifts, you don't feel like running to the mall, let me know. All right. Oh, good. I love sending happy mail. It makes me happy. All right, let's go ahead and just push this through. Again, I'm not worried, you know, how perfect it is. The funny thing is I was going to use some kind of plaid, but I can use plaid all year long, and I never really get to use these patterns. So, and you're not even going to see a lot of it because I'm actually putting a sled on top of it. Yeah, and the comments aren't sticking today. All right, so let's go ahead and separate this up. And guys, I don't think I updated you. So I was selected by Chalk Couture to be a part of Pinners. Do you remember that? And I had to give 2 locations. Even though the one in Dallas is right in my backyard, they don't choose you based on where you live. So I had to select 2 locations that I would want to be a part of. And Dallas was my first choice, of course. And guess what? Did I find out yesterday? Or the day before? I can't remember. I got Dallas, guys! Very lucky. Very happy, actually. So, I will be at Pinners in Dallas in September, representing Chalk Couture. I know. Well, I do need to come to Arizona. Actually, outside of Angie, it's, you know what? Let me see if I can pin it right here. Hold on. I hope I can. Yes. It's right there. I think everything's up, Angie, but if you see something that's not up, just call me if it's something you might be interested in. So yeah, so I am going to be at the Pinners in Dallas. I actually, oh, look what I just did, guys. I actually sold off a lot of my Christmas projects already. But people are always calling me for those last minute gifts. Alright, doesn't this look pretty? What do I always say? There's something about black, just regular black and white, right? Alright, so oh, you know what? Stop talking, Patty. Let's throw just a little bit of snow, and what sticks, sticks, and what doesn't, doesn't, and I will be okay with that. I could definitely spray some adhesive on it, but I don't want to. It's almost like putting cheese on spaghetti. Or pizza. I don't know why my mind went there. All right. All right, let's let this dry. I will put it over here. It's so funny, the project I thought I was going to do is sitting right there. I was going to ink a winter t-shirt and decided not to. I always change my mind last minute. And this morning I actually painted, I'll send out a picture of it. I painted our largest burlap board. I'm going to do a winter project on that, maybe Monday, or I don't think over the weekend, but maybe Monday. All right. That's number one. You know what, while I've got this out, let's go ahead and paint. So let's paste paint. These are going to be all our pieces today. So this is a little tag. Let's go ahead and do that first. this. I didn't want to do a circle one because I feel like I've been using our chocolate chips a lot this winter. I'm going to wet this just a little. It makes it easier to glide this paste on. I am not going to worry so much about the back side on this, because it definitely will be facing down. So there's that. And then, you know what, I'm going to take this off so I don't get white paint on it. And then we're going to do this sled. We're actually going to use paint. So I will give you the link to this. This is, if you remember the reindeer, which was, I think, the November Club Couture. The reindeer I did on the sled, it was this sled, but it was bigger. So this is the smaller size. Oh, it's in the comments, sorry. Oh, thank you. Somebody mentioned. Thanks, Kelly. Hi, Amy. It's in the comments. So just scroll. It's the Shop All Things Patty. For some reason, it wouldn't let me hit pin, so I couldn't pin it. All right, this is the same paint I used this morning for that big piece of burlap. I should show you. It's such a pretty color, guys. Bring it over here. Let me grab it. So I'm kind of just letting it dry. I know it's going to be hard. It's probably, you're not going to probably see the color, but these are our gray burlap boards, and I painted it this morning. And I'm actually going to take my hand sander, my electric one, and buff it out. But I need to do that outside. So the paint that I'm using right now is the same color. So it's this. It is just navy blue. That's what it's called. All right, so let me think about this. I'm going to put it straight down so I don't have to worry about the back. And if you like this blue and you want to copy this project, I will definitely put the link for this color. You know, I'm funny about my blues. They need to be the right color. All right, so. And I did not mist this with water because it's the paint and not the paste, and it's going on super easy anyways. So do you decorate for the winter? I think we talked about this the other night. I feel like I start decorating in July, you know, for 4th of July. And then I kind of keep a little things, couple things out for Labor Day. And then I go into Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas, and then all of a sudden it like comes to a halt, right? So I don't do a lot for the winter, but I still like to have stuff, especially if I have any live greens or anything like that. I like to keep little things hanging out. Not much. And then, you know, we go on to Valentine's Day. I think I told you this is a brand new neighborhood, and now I'm not sure where you live, but even the house that we're building, it's the same way. They have those. Hey, Gronk, stop! They have the community mailboxes, and there goes the other dog. They have the community mailboxes, and the one for our street is right in front of my house here. So people come and go all day long to get their mail, and they usually have a dog that they're walking. So there are dogs in front of my house, which is a good thing, because you know me and dogs, all day long. And if my dogs get a glimpse of it, well, we'll be singing for an hour. And then they're like, and I don't bring my dogs out to get the mail because the mailbox is right there. So if my dogs could talk, they're probably like, we have the worst parents. We don't get to go to the mailbox. I'm not sure how I feel about community mailboxes, to be honest with you. I don't like, again, silly, right? But just the fact that I have to grab a key to get my mail. But then, you know, if something was stolen out of my mailbox, I wish I would have had a key, right? But the other thing too, the weirdest thing is, this is, you know, we've only been here for a year, and by far have had the most issues with mail, like lost mail, mail put in other people's mailboxes. And I find, because it is a mailbox like this, people don't go to their mailboxes on the daily anymore. People just don't get that kind of mail. So if something of mine is sitting in somebody's mailbox, by error, I'm not getting it for a while. And then the other thing is the mailboxes themselves just have like a single number, or, you know, 9, 10, 11, 12, that type of thing. So it doesn't have your house number. So if somebody doesn't know who I am and my mail is in their mailbox wrong, they then send it back to the post office. Like, they don't know to put it in my mailbox. So that kind of gets to be a lot too. All right, so guys, every time I say I did this ahead of time, this is the reason why. So you don't have to watch paint dry. And then I get, sometimes y'all say, but I want to see you paint it. All right, so let's let's just make sure everything is covered. Isn't this a pretty blue? All right, I think that's it. I think that is it. All right, so we're gonna let this dry. Pretty blue, right? I really think so. Yeah, Kelly, it's so pretty. So, actually, I'm doing some blues in my new house. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to blues all of a sudden. Actually, was looking at furniture yesterday and definitely has some blue in it. All right, we're gonna let this dry. Without getting it on anything. All right, let's start putting it together a little bit. So I'm using, how did I get paint on that? One of our newer transfers. I don't know how I got, that's weird. I got blue paint on this and not in any of the open mesh. That was pretty good, Patty. If you're gonna have a little oopsie, I guess that's the kind to have. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put snowflakes on the tag we're gonna use, and I'm gonna use a blue paste, but I am gonna sprinkle a little bit of white glitter on it, okay? Now this is our shimmer blue, shimmer splash. I thought that would be pretty for the snowflakes. Let me put just a little bit of wax on this because I don't want to ruin the transfer. So again, this isn't, I'm not looking for, what I'm really looking for is how I can fit the most on this little piece of wood. I think that'll be good. Oh, it's actually, my wedding was in blue. Mine was a cobalt blue. But I got married in March, and it actually snowed the day I got married. So mine was cobalt blue. Okay. Super easy. And like I said, just a little bit. Just to give it a little bit of sparkle. And I didn't want to use the diamond dust because the diamond dust is just a little bit chunkier. And because I used shimmer paste, which is thinner, and these snowflakes are kind of thin, I didn't want to thicken it up with diamond dust. There's that. everybody with me so far? Hi, Debbie. Merry Christmas to you too. I have things in my cart. May I pick up? Yes, yes. So you know what? You can purchase them, and I can Venmo you the shipping right back because I don't think there is a place for porch pickup right now. But yeah, I could even bring them to you, Angie. So either you can hold off and I can just invoice you, or tell me what you, yeah. As soon as I'm done, we'll get together. But yeah, you definitely don't need to pay for shipping. All right. I'm going to go ahead and take all this snow off, okay? So, I hope you can see it. Can you see the little chunks of snow? Okay. All right. Take this one off too. And then let's go ahead and dry this so we can put our design on this. I can't wait to see what you got. Now, because I painted this, I'm going to put wax on this too. Aw, thanks, Angie. Okay. Kind of therapeutic. And we will, if you're in my pillar stand club, you may have gotten your embellishments already. I'm thinking you should have, but then again, it's holiday mail. But we are going to do it next week on the 21st. So, and that is really a pretty design. The silver white winters, the transfer that we're doing, that's a really pretty design to keep out all winter long too. So I was glad we were doing that one. All right, probably this is still wet on the bottom. Hold on. Put a little bit of wax on this too, and that way we're not ruining the transfer. All right, so this is, I used this last week. What did I, oh, the tray. Oh, you know what, Angie, I don't know if there's a tray over there too. I don't know if you saw the tray. All right, let me bring the tray over. So here's the transfer, and it's called BRRR, it's cold outside. All right. So this is what we did with it last week, or earlier this week, I should say. Let me grab it. I'm not sure if this is on my shop page yet. Sorry if it's not. So this is what we did with it last week. Okay, we made this tray. And then, so we went from using it on a bigger design to a very small design. I definitely don't want this to be underneath because if it catches that, I'm not going to get it off. So I was thinking of kind of doing it, but then I want this on it. So I think I'm going to put this right in the middle, and there'll only be I'm not gonna do that bottom row, but I want to make sure that's in the middle. Looks to be in the middle. All right, so I'm going to do everything but this bottom row, okay? So let me take it off so I don't get a mistake. Because it's not a chalkboard, so... Although when you wax, if you make a mistake, it's easy for it to come off if there's wax down. All right, let's use our white. Now it won't be all of this, just some pieces. So I know we talked about this early this week when we used this transfer. This design, this transfer, you can use in sections. Like I think this border is beautiful if you work with monograms. Like you can use it for other projects. Just scrape all the excess. Just in case. Navy and white. It's beautiful. Just grab. This is right on the edge. Isn't the navy and white pretty too? I'll show it to you so you can see it better. I'm gonna dry it and then we're gonna put it all together. What do you think? Kind of cute, huh? All right, let's dry it. looks really pretty on it too. All right, let's dry it. Let's put it all together. So this, obviously, it's mirrored on the bottom. We just didn't use it today. But that makes a really pretty frame for a monogram or another, you know, piece of a transfer that you like. Let me dump this glitter. So I'll bring it up there. So you can still see the blue, even though I used the white glitter. So see it? I don't know if you can see it sparkle, but it's there. Hey Christine, how are you? All right. Now, so again, remember, this was horizontal, but we are using it vertically, and I think it doesn't matter how we're going to do it. I'm going to do this way. So let's go ahead and do the ribbons first. All right, y'all. We've got some ribbons today. Just can't do it. But we still can rough it up a little. All right, so we have that. We'll probably do it like that. All right, let's get some, I think I like this one. And then we'll definitely throw in another stripe. Let's throw in this guy. And some white. And some of this. Now, you can add light blues, you can add greens, I mean, you can add any cranberries, any winter colors that you want to go with, but I'm just keeping it the blues and the whites today, the navies. get some palms too. I'm gonna do this as a topper. Hold on. All right. Are we ready? I think I'm gonna do it on this side. Kind of like hang it off a little bit. Oh, that's not good enough. Do it on this side. We're gonna kind of make this like 3D looking. We're gonna use some wood underneath to pop it up a little. All right. Love the navy. Love, love, love. Okay, let's do that. Do this. You know, I don't necessarily follow the same pattern when I do this kind of stuff. Some of this has wire on it. Actually, let me get rid of this. I don't like the way those edges look. Let's just open it up. The messier the better for this, right? You know what? I might go get a white jingle bell, guys. Hold on. I think I'm gonna get a white bell. I was gonna use that big one. But I think this one will be prettier. We can cut it. And then we're not done. I'm either gonna add these or just the greens, probably just the greens. I think that's all we need for greens. Thanks, Kelly. You know you can make it too. All right, we'll finish. I think we're gonna do, you know what? I think I'm gonna make this a little 3D pop too. Hold on. I was just gonna do the, let's go ahead and raise this too. wasn't gonna. I think I'm gonna raise this too. Let's get rid of this. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Didn't plan on it, but why not? Right? Put it going that way. See, you never know. Hi, Kathy. You never know what we're gonna do. That definitely wasn't in the game plan. All right, so now this looks beautiful. You could put this on a plate stand right now, right? But we're not. Let's go ahead and put it on here. And you know, technically, you will be able to showcase this vertically or horizontally, however you want. Great. I just want to take some of that snow off. The good thing about that sled is there's not a slat in the middle, so you don't have to be perfect with these either. Oh, thanks, Kelly. All right, before I do it, let me make sure. I almost kind of like it this way too. Isn't that funny? You can do it vertically or horizontally. Again, I just sanded that down a little bit to pick up some of that snow so the hot glue would stick on it. Guys, this is it. Do you want to see it vertically or horizontally? How do you want to see it? Vertically or horizontally, totally up to you. Let's see which way I like it. Get that way. Oh, guys, guess what? I like it horizontally, and we really were, I'm going to pop this and turn it just a little more, because I'm going to do it horizontally. I might have to put more glue down. I think I like it horizontal better. Who wants to see it? What do you think? Not too shabby. How fun is that? That's wicked nice. Hey, Angie, I do have a free shipping code. I was thinking I'll just give you the code. Hey, Heidi, how are ya? Isn't that fun for winter, guys? Yeah, so originally I was going to do it vertically, like you were. Oh, then I guess maybe it would be, yeah, we're going to keep it horizontal, boys and girls. Ta-da! That's a wrap. So I hope you like it. I love it. This is like a piece I would keep out all winter long. So again, if you're doing the Pillar Stand Club with us this month, we're doing blues and silvers with the December transfer. Thanks, Kelly. You can make it too. All right, guys, I will put all the ingredients up on this page after I run downstairs and let the dogs out. I think that's it. This is the same sled that I used for the reindeer, but the reindeer one was a lot bigger. I'll get you the link to the sled. You can actually, she will make them she has all different sizes, but I'll measure this one. I can't remember what size this is, but I'll send you the link. I'll post the link. All right. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Happy Friday. Have an awesome weekend. I do plan on popping in at some point, but I have to wrap gifts, and I have to watch my Patriots tomorrow night, which means I won't be watching the Patriots on Sunday, so maybe the Cowboys. All right, guys, love you all. Talk soon. If you need anything, just let me know, okay?